I'm just going to say what comes to mind literally right now. Dumbbells and cauldrons. Only because...
But as I think it was either Big Yo Pac said once, more money, more problems, right? More money, more problems, more people who are going to want to be around you that they want to be around you before. I don't want people to start coming around me because I've got money.
Here's what...
me. That's why I'm saying that I don't want to necessarily change the trajectory of what is to come.
Yeah.
I want to change it, but I want to change it in a way where it's organic, it's natural, and it happened because I've put in the work or, I've earned it, not because it was cheaply given to me in a way, if that makes sense.
I'm going to have to... No, I'm going to be barefaced. I'm going to have to copy Uncle Compton's answer and I'll explain why. I'll swap with Uncle Jeff, Don Jefe Bezu, Jeff Bezos, only because at heart, I want to help a lot of people. So if I'm in the position to have wealth, I'd like to think that I'd be able to give back because like you said before, each one teach one, and we're all going to cop it one day. And the best thing that I believe you can do as a person is try and leave the place a little bit better than you came into it. Yeah. Hi guys, it's Demz.
And it's Compton, and welcome to the Be Cool Studios podcast.
Right, we're going to do something a little bit different today. Today, we're going to do 10 questions with Demz and Compton. Let's go.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Fire off.
Right, first question. What's the best piece of advice you've ever been given?
I think you should jump in first.
Ooh, that's a good one. The best piece of advice is know your worth. And to elaborate on that is the work you produce has a value on it. And that value is subject to what you think it is, not what everyone else or someone else thinks it is. It's up to you. So that person that gave me that advice basically said that to me. Know your worth. If you think your work is valued at this price, you should always demand that price and that respect or whatever for that work.
Okay. I wasn't prepared for this, but 2 words from my mum many, many years ago. Have patience. Because by nature, I'm a very impulsive man. I've been trying to curb it in my later years, but those 2 words have made me a better man today because I understand that sometimes good things take time, and as long as you have a plan and you know what you want to work towards, you do sometimes need to have patience to see those plans through. Don't rush things.
Amazing. Second question. What would the title of your autobiography be?
You want to go first?
Yeah, I'm just trying to answer these quick fire without thinking too much. Title of my autobiography. I'm just going to say what comes to mind literally right now. Dumbbells and cauldrons. Only because I enjoy going to the gym, and you might not know this looking at me, but I'm probably one of the most knowledgeable Harry Potter fans that you will ever meet. So yeah, dumbbells and cauldrons.
This is going to sound really interesting and funny. But the Fresh Prince of Guyana.
Yeah, no, you've told me that before. Are you a real hooper though?
I'm not going to... It's not a hooper, it's just the nature of it. Why I can't say the Fresh Prince, right? It's hilarious, but it's a similar sort of story. Move to a place where it's very, like, if you look at my story, I moved to a village where it is literally from a country that is classed as a third world country to a village that's classed as one of the richest place in the UK. And occasionally I felt like like a standout, like a sore thumb. I still do to this day. I'm not rich. I still do today. So hence why I say the Fresh Prince of Guyana, because I live in a place where it's predominantly richer people than I will ever be in my life.
Stop lying, man. You got money, man. Have patience, by the way, man.
Yeah.
Work towards that money. Uncle Compton's got money. I told you this many episodes ago.
Fresh Prince of Guyana. Coming soon.
Third question. Say you're extremely wealthy and don't have to work a day in your life. What would you do with your time?
Do you want me to go first or you?
I'll go with this one. Give back. Try and give back. Give that time back to family and charity, doing charitable stuff.
It's gonna sound like I'm copying Uncle Compton, but I agree. If honestly, money is no objective, i.e., I'm good. I've always had this dream since my grandma passed away that the plot of land that she had, which we sold now, but the area that my grandma grew up in, very well respected lady in the area, back home in Jamaica. So I always had this dream of like going back home and like opening up like a little restaurant / school in like the yard in her name. Obviously I need a little gym section as well, because you know health is wealth and people have to lift weights as well. But no, charitable ventures. But also I'd actually delve more into photography, because I literally have that time now and it is something that I enjoy. Content creation. So yeah, content creation and charity.
Here's me being shallow and thinking I'm going to be on the beach.
Oh, wow.
I mean, yeah, obviously, work hard, play hard, all of that, yeah.
You'll have time for that.
Not a beach for me, though. I hate the sun. Maybe Norway.
Okay, fourth question. As a child, what did you want to be when you grew up?
You go.
I'll go first, only because I honestly can't remember ever saying one thing when I was a kid. That's why I'm kind of envious of those kids that, you know, when they just say, I want to be this, I want to be that. I was just that kid that I tried things and I was better than average at those things. But again, because I had no patience, I just gave up because I got bored and then went on to the next thing. So I honestly can't answer that question. One thing that has stuck with me is my love for words. So maybe at one point I must have said I wanted to be a writer or something. I don't know, but yeah.
For me, it was sports related. But again, similar, like I said, not to piggyback off what Demar just said, because growing up in the Caribbean, you're like not necessarily forced to, but you tend to try everything. And we played cricket, football, basketball, table tennis, volleyball. If you think I'm a short guy, I still played volleyball.
Yeah, come on.
You know, we tried everything, and a lot of my family were involved in all these things as well, so hence why I tried it all out, and none of it really stuck. Played all of them for a couple of years, like you said, better than average. You know, competed in some competition, and then just kind of like on to the next one, and then landed on photography.
Yeah.
By accident.
Great accident.
Fifth question. If you could change places with anyone in the world, who would it be and why?
I reckon you go with that first.
If I was to change place, and I know it's going to be super, super difficult, is I think Bill Gates. And the reason being, again, it comes down to philanthropy, because a lot of people don't know this. Like, he donates a lot of his billions to charitable
Is Bill
things.
Gates still alive?
My guy's still doing well, yeah.
Who's the one that... Sorry, it's Steve Jobs. Apologies.
My guy's trying to kill Bill Gates.
No, I thought you were trying to swap.
God, I
thought
forgive you. I'd keep him safe for me, please.
I thought you were trying to go downstairs. I was like, where are you going? Sorry.
Nah, but Bill Gates, like, he's all... Bill Gates will be the one. It'd been a toss between him and Warren Buffett, but Bill Gates. Reason being, because of the work he's doing and the work he does, charitable stuff that he does. That's would be the reason.
Who would I trade places with and why? I'm gonna have to I'm gonna be barefaced. I'm gonna have to copy Uncle Compton's answer and I'll explain why. I'll swap with Uncle Jeff, Don Jefe Bezos, Jeff Bezos, only because at heart I want to help a lot of people. So if I'm in the position to have wealth, I'd like to think that I'd be able to give back, because like you said before, each one teach one. and we're all going to cop it one day. And the best thing that I believe you can do as a person is try and leave the place a little bit better than you came into it. Yeah.
Lovely. 6. If you had a time machine, would you go back in time or in the future?
I'll go first. I'll go back in time and I'll be on my Back to the Future stuff. I'll go back, however long you want to send me back for. I will buy all the sports books and I will come back. Actually, I just said that wrong. Shows that I can't do maths. Do I need to go forward? Yes, exactly. I'll go forward about 5 years, get all the big sport events. Then I'll come back knowing what's going to happen. And the way I'm going to get blocked by all the betting sites, I'm not going to say any names. I don't know if we're allowed to.
Are you teaching people to gamble now?
I'm not teaching them to gamble. What is it, gambling if you know you're going to win?
Cheating. He just wants to go forward to cheat.
Who can prove it though? No, that's genuinely what I'll do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why not?
For me,
I'm going to get so judged by
neither.
this.
It's going to surprise you now.
Why?
Neither. Because I do not want to alter the past. Because if you alter the past, it ultimately alters the future.
Which books have you been reading? Man's been reading Paul Coelho, whatever, the warrior light, whatever you want to pronounce his name.
But genuinely, I now, obviously until I started, like,
you know, it's only us three in the room. No one's going to hear this. Stop lying, man.
Growing up, you always realize that, you know, everything happens for a reason, right?
True.
And things gonna always work out for the best. And I had this when I first moved to the UK. I was very like stressy with everything.
Yeah.
I was stressing about everything when in hindsight, some of it wasn't even worth stressing about.
Most of it's just up here.
You get what I'm saying? It was just all in the head. So hence why I would say everything kind of happens for a reason, because I've learned to live with that reality that if it's not broken, don't try fixing it.
Yeah.
And just let everything play out. Once you've done what you need to do, everything will happen regardless of what you did.
Fair enough.
That's meant to happen is going to happen.
So just to clarify, what you're saying is when I go forward 5 years and I come back and I'm like, Compton, on the such and such a date, I'm going to give you these numbers as my gift to you for the Euro mill. You're not going to take them numbers and put your money down?
Yeah, but I want
you... Yes or no? You're going to take the numbers?
No. I'm just being genuine. I know, like I said to you, right? What comes with that, the caveat, what comes with all of that is what I might not be ready for. You feel what I'm saying?
I hear you.
You know what I'm saying? Like, in a part of me, yes, will want to say like, I want more money, I want more thing, right? But as I think it was either Big Yo Pac said once, more money, more problems, right? More money, more problems, more people who are gonna want to be around you that they want to be around you before. I don't want people to start coming around me because I've got money.
Here's what
me. That's why I'm saying that I don't want to necessarily change the trajectory of what is to come.
Yeah.
I want to change it, but I want to change it in a way where it's organic, it's natural, and it happened because I've put in the work or, you know, I've earned it, not because it was cheaply given to me in a way, if that makes sense.
Yeah, no, look.
Like without sounding...
Will you stop? How many are... Do you know how many... Oh my gosh, you're editing this week. I'm tired of cutting out you swearing. This guy giving me more work to do, you know.
Without sounding thing.
No, jokes aside though, what you have said is good. And I just want to clarify that, you know, this is supposed to be quick 10 questions, but we're always giving little nuggets of information. But just to clarify, I'm not saying money buys happiness. That's not what I'm saying. That being said, this is me talking, not Compton. I believe that the ability to accumulate wealth gives you the chance to do more things which you may find fulfilling, right? And I don't genuinely believe money changes a person. I just think it amplifies who you really were inside. Again, this is just me talking. What's the next question, please?
Okay. So you like this one. 7 questions. If you had to be any cartoon character, Which one would you be?
I can go first. Vegeta, Dragon Ball Z. He is. Do you know why I say Vegeta as well? He starts off and you think, oh, he's a villain, because he was. And then his character development was incredible because he was just a proud man, very hardworking man. I say man, saying, but you get what I mean. Proud, hardworking, dedicated, literally put in the absolute work. Like, I remember as a kid watching him as a character and I'm thinking, like, he never always got the win. More time he got beat up, but he literally got up every single time and said, nah, you ain't doing this to me. And every single time he got knocked down, he got back up, went and trained, got stronger, came back, and he always looked eye to eye with his opponent and said, me and you are going toe to toe. What will be would be. Vegeta.
For me, there's two, but I'm gonna choose one because I have to choose one. Bugs Bunny.
This you gotta explain. I did not see this one coming.
Bugs is a G, you know.
What's up, Doc? Talk to me.
He almost has that troublemaker thing about him, but always finds himself in a sticky situation as well, and always seems to get out of it. Like the way he can evolve and develop from each and every scenario he's ever been in. For me, is what and he can things that he can play multiple roles. Like we've seen Bugs in like movies with like humans involved. I know this is all CGI and all of this crap, but it's like you can use him in so many ways. So he's basically multi-talented in my opinion, and that's why I want to be him. I want to be a man of many talents.
I hear you.
Right,
nice
question. What is your entrance theme song?
What, to life or what?
Please. Say you enter in a place, so when you enter the club, this
is
the song you want playing, or wherever you enter.
Oh my gosh, I think that's probably the hardest question you've thrown at me so far. My entrance theme song. Right, I'm just only literally saying this just for banter. Dope song though. Shawn Michaels, Sexy Boy. I think I'm cute. You know I'm sexy. I got the moves that drives the girls wild. All my 90s baby knows what I'm talking about. Wow. I'm just a sexy boy. Sexy boy. I'm not your boy toy. Right. Sorry.
Let me just.
I might actually cut that whole singing bit out.
Let me take us off this guy. This is what. This guy here. Right. Spare for. Don't know whether I would go. There's a particular song, and I can't remember for my life of me what the actual name of the song is.
I think you should try to sing it.
Well, I think it was like.
Let's do a duet. Go on.
Ace Hood, he was called.
Ace Hood. Yeah. Okay, yeah, I remember.
Like, something go hard or go home.
I think I know what you're
talking about, right?
Yeah.
I know. Obviously, we're meant to know these actual songs, but again, I'm like, I used to obviously be musically in tune with certain things, being a Caribbean boy as well. So there were some Caribbean songs that I could have put in there as well that but some of you guys would not understand it either. So for me it's like go hard, as in basically the gist of the song is you either go hard or just go home, just don't show up at all. Like whatever you're doing, if I'm walking into a room, I'm walking as me and I'm going to do the best job I can do as me. I'm not even going to try and pretend to be somebody else, and just, if people don't like that, that's their issue. Go home.
Facts.
Right, 9th question. The zombie apocalypse is coming. Who are the 3 people you want on your team?
Is this people we know, right, just so we don't get too crazy with it, can we say, is it people we know personally? Is it celebrities? Are we going dead or alive? Like, because my brain can go anywhere, so this whole... Give me some boundaries, please.
Right, let's keep it real. People you know.
People I know personally. Okay. So zombie apocalypse is coming. I need 3 people with me. Right. I'm gonna say number 1, Adrian. Anyone who knows Adrian knows him. So growing up, he was the youngest one out of all of us, but that man might be the craziest one out of all of us. And I think he probably developed that because he just naturally had it in him. And sometimes when you're the younger one or something, you've got to prove that you can hang with the older lot kind of thing. And he's a very loyal man. Yeah, he'll make sure that everyone's all right. That's number 1. I'll have Big Hilbert. Big H. He's a mountain of a man. Ain't nothing getting past him. And number 3. Matty. Matty will be able to, when this zombie apocalypse comes and the supermarkets are all blocked by all the zombies and we need to go rural into the countryside, Matty will be able to decipher what's edible, what's not edible. He's like the Bear Grylls, but the real version that doesn't sleep in hotels at night when the cameras aren't rolling, allegedly. But yeah, Adrian, Hilbert, and Matty.
Right, so for me, obviously I had a bit of time to think about this then. Hearing yours, number 1, what my boy Chris. Similar reason to
he'll start bench pressing all the zombies in.
Not even that, like he's a no taking kind of guy. So
will you stop? Oh, I'm swearing.
He don't take any. I'm gonna any from anyone.
Thank you.
Yeah. So he's the type of guy that I know I want there.
Yeah.
Fight, help, front line.
Yeah.
Ready for war.
Ready for war.
Need
that in the team.
Who else am I looking at? I'll probably take my brother. Because, and this is something really strange, we've got a obviously blood related relationship, but also a relationship where we can be in the same room with each other, argue and fight, but when it's time to actually back each other against anyone else, we'll 100% have each other's each other's corner. Regardless, we might have just had an argument and then someone will come in and just start and we'll be like, nah, you ain't doing that to us today. Like I'd 100% take him with me. And last but not least, I don't know why I'm thinking food, bro. And there's only one person I was gonna take with me for food. I was thinking about food. I don't know why I'm thinking about food in a zombie.
Go on, then who?
Mama.
You want to bring your mum with you in a zombie? I hear it though.
Mom's gonna cook them some good.
I hear it though.
But yeah, like some random, I will take my mum, bro. Like honestly speaking, I don't know why. Like I think there's part of me that wish I'd spend more time and thinking does so. With taking my mum with me would be dope to actually.
I mean, that's one way to bond. Zombie apocalypse. Not many more people around. You got to bond.
I know it's a bit of a random one, a wild one, but yeah. So Chris, crazy dude, knows gonna do what he's got to do and protect everybody that needed. My brother and my mum.
Nice.
Amazing. So last question. Would you rather color your hair neon or have a gold tooth?
Gold tooth all day. Swing the camera to me. Run that gold tooth. 90s style. Just the little, not even want the full tooth gold, just the little cap thing there, late 80s, 90s. I'll even cut my hair, Nino Brown style. One bit up, one bit down. I'm going all in. About neon hair. Run the gold tooth. I'm done.
Now, we don't do the color hair thing, but definitely gold tooth. And I remember... crazy story, one of my homies growing up, I remember he come through not just one full on top and bottom grilled out before grills was a thing, before I even knew grills was a thing. My guy had full on gold. I think he's still to this day. Shout out Tar. I used to call him Tar. I don't know why they call him Tar, but
wait, sorry, TAR or TART?
Tar.
Oh.
Yeah, like Tar, but it's
what you call him on a
I can't remember what his right name was. what his full name was.
Yeah, you don't wanna
Because
drop it on
everyone
the
just
pod, innit?
always knew him by that.
Yeah.
Because we like as kids growing up, it's usually when you're on a playground, you usually get a nickname.
Yeah,
So
nickname.
everyone has a nickname, and my guy had full on grills, top and bottom, like swagged out, always drippy, like big baggy jeans and all of that. But gold tooth, man, all the way. I'm sure at one point one of my uncle or two might have had one or two gold tooth as well.
Yeah, it was the time. It was the time to be alive.
Gold tooth all the way.
There you go. And on that note, that has been 10 questions with Demz and Compton. We thank you again for joining us. And you know our motto: be cool,
Be true.
be you.
Peace.
Manners and respect.
I'm done.